Hello, hello, hello. Right, if this is your first time seeing me, my name is Danish. This channel will be about self improvement and just helping men and my life in general. It will be educational most of the time. And yeah, I hope you guys learn from it. Hope you guys enjoy it as well. And any feedback, just let me know. Leave it in the comments. And I'll be more than happy to have a look at the feedback. Right, my first video on this channel is 5 habits that turn boys into men. So hopefully you guys can learn a bit from this and take it on board. Hopefully it is of use as well. Number 1, cleanliness. Being well tidy and having everything in order. That is quite a big thing, which can change a boy into a man. Unlike a teenage boy who has everything messy, including his bedroom, probably doesn't brush his teeth as often. And just in general, he's not a tidy or cleanliness person or a clean person. And as you turn into that man, you would like to make sure things are clean, everything's in order. So if you go into your bedroom, there's nothing, no clothes on the floor. Um, Everything is just clean, tidy, and usually a clean space equals a clean mind. If you've not tried this before, give it a try. Honestly, if it doesn't clean your mind, I owe you a pound. But honestly, just clean your room. If you're driving and you've got a car, clean the car, and just think about how it makes you feel. And I guarantee any clutter that you've got in your mind or a bit of brain fog that morning, with having a clean car and a clean room or a clean office, definitely should clear out your mind. That's habit number 1. Habit number 2, mastering the art of war. Right? I don't mean going to war, taking lives and all that crazy stuff. No. I mean learning how to fight and defend yourself. And I don't mean learning it to take the mick or use it for the disadvantage of others or anything like that. I mean taking it and helping the community, helping the people around you, and using them skills to defend yourself from bullies. If you've got a partner, defend your partner, family, friends, or anyone that's getting oppressed. So, you can help out, you can intervene and become that man of the community that every man should admire to be, a protector. And then obviously, this would generally increase your confidence in your all around life. Just knowing that you can defend yourself. It doesn't mean you're going to be fighting every day. When I was in high school, I've had 5 amateur boxing fights. I don't really fight really that all at all, to be honest. But it's just good to have, just as a good skill to have, and it's good to have in the back of your mind. If anything goes left, you know how to throw a punch or two, or you just know how to defend yourself more than the average person, and it just gives you that extra confidence. I feel like in my life as well, I've always had that extra bit of confidence just because I know how to take care of myself. And just in all, it just is a life skill. Master the art of war. All right, let's change this page over. Number 3, solitude. Learning to be okay by yourself. Now, I don't mean isolate yourself, or I don't mean like if you've got loved ones and stay away from your loved ones and lock yourself in a room and don't talk to no one. No, that's a bit extreme. What I mean is, if you don't have a partner, you don't need to have a partner. Be used to being comfortable by yourself. For example, if you don't have many friends on your mission, so what? You don't need friends on your mission. You don't need, I think the main key point of this is not needing anyone. Having people, of course, is nice. Having a business partner, for example, who has the same interest as you is nice, but not needing them is how you need to be, because it doesn't matter what anyone else is doing, or if anything, if anyone's else life is aligning with yours or not, because you should be on your journey regardless. Your journey should not stop for anyone. So being good with solitude and learning to be okay by yourself, there you go. Going to the gym by yourself, making money by yourself, no relationship, going out and having fun by yourself. You don't need no one, like solo traveling as well. So solitude is number 3. Number 4, self-education. I feel like this is a very important one as well. As a boy, you're always taught things. People are always teaching you things from young, like whether it's your father, uncles, cousins, or whoever, anyone older, or even in school, a teacher's teaching you things and rah rah rah. And sometimes it's not about things that you actually want to learn about as well. So I feel like self-education is very important because this is where you can educate yourself. Everything's like fact checked as well. So it's not you're not just sometimes people can give you information which is probably not 100% correct as well. So you're fact checking yourself, you're self educating yourself, and also this makes you interesting as a person because majority of men will not be self educating themselves, as in like reading books, getting information online, and being more intelligent or more informed in certain places than other people. So even when you're having general conversations with people and you've got the ability to pull out random facts, that in itself is quite interesting and it makes you an interesting person. And it will separate you. It will separate you from the flock. And I think being a man is being that man is very important. Being separated from the flock. Right, that's number 4. The last one that I think will create you from a boy into a man is the food that you intake. Last but not least, you are what you eat. Like, I know you guys have probably heard that saying of you are what you eat, but it's such a serious saying. Like, boys usually have junk food, takeaways, desserts, constantly chasing that sweet tooth. It makes you feel like crap, no motivation, barely any drive, probably low test as well. It also equals to having a crap body, which majority of teenagers they nowadays want a good body. So it's just by changing your food and having that quality whole food, it can change your whole life. Your way your brain fog is gone. It can make you that man instead of a boy. It can give you that manly build as well. And it can just change you all around. I think this is very important. This is definitely last but not least. Like this is probably very, very important on the list. I'll say probably maybe number 1, food. And obviously I also don't want to hear like, oh, but my mom makes this food and I don't have a choice. Well, it does not cost much to eat healthy. Like honestly, it costs like near enough half the price of probably a couple of takeaways. It'll cost you 30 to 40 quid to get a weekly shopping. Honestly, that's how cheap it is, right? So you can get your own shop and you can cook it yourself, no problems, and you can get it going like that. You can start off small as well. There's no excuses, and you will feel the difference in yourself. And that will also release to higher confidence, higher test, better muscle building, and you can probably have your dream body as well with the right training and consistency. You can change your whole life around with the food. So, yeah, that is my thoughts of the 5 habits which will turn you from a boy into a man. I hope you've enjoyed this educational video. If you want to see more, subscribe and yeah, check out my channel. Cheers, guys.